original trilogy of Star Wars, we see Darth Vader for what he is, pure evil. He's the right hand to arguably the most powerful being in the galaxy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Do it.
And leave a thumbs up.
Do it.
This supports me in my efforts to bring you better and more material. In the prequel trilogy, Anakin Skywalker's backstory is told. He becomes sympathetic. If you can get past the cheesy dialogue.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
You can understand his fall to the dark side a bit better. In both trilogies, Obi Wan Kenobi mentored a Skywalker and remained the embodiment of a good Jedi. He taught of patience and letting go. We felt the loss when Anakin turned to the dark side, even though we knew the outcome. We begged him not to and even hoped he wouldn't do it. We even hurt when Obi-Wan begged him to come back to the light. We may have even shed a tear for Obi-Wan in that moment. Obi-Wan seemed like a good mentor to Anakin Skywalker. He trained him well in saber combat and the ways of the Force, all the while sticking to the Jedi doctrine. But what if Obi-Wan was not well suited to train Anakin? What if Anakin really needed a less rigid teacher, less bent on the rules of the Jedi Council? I read a simple question one day that said, Anakin or Obi-Wan? As simple as that question sounds, an 8-year-old Darth Gerald would have quickly said Anakin. The intent of the question was if you are good or evil, hot-headed or calm, patient or want quick results. However, it isn't that simple. Both characters are very complex, many things to consider. So let's start with Obi-Wan Kenobi. As stated by Anakin, he was the closest thing Anakin had to a father. He is not without flaw or positive attribute. So number 1, he's closed-minded when it comes to the Force or opinions of that of his pupil. Number 2, he claims Anakin to be his brother but betrays him by asking him to spy on the Chancellor. Number 3, he was set on his point of view and often lied to justify it. Number 4, he was dedicated to democracy. Number 5, he was dedicated to peace in the galaxy, unless you make him a general of a battalion of clones. Number 6, he cared about all life forms, except Jar Jar Binks for some reason. As we know, he claimed Anakin to be his brother, but he did not form an attachment to him the way a close brother would. He lied to Anakin, he often doubted Anakin, and he would put him in situations he thought he would fail. What about Anakin Skywalker? Anakin was a cadre of emotion. As Darth Vader, we knew what he was. He was mellow in most of his actions in the original trilogy, even when choking his command officers. As Anakin, he was tempered, didn't listen, and broke rules. However, he was a good student. So, number 1, he would do anything for those he was close to. He put himself on the line to save Ahsoka from the Jedi Council. Number 2, he was dedicated to the Republic. Number 3, he was an excellent military strategist. Number 4, carried mostly dark side of the Force. Number 5, he caused drama. Number 6, he was extremely emotional. Number 7, he betrayed the Jedi Order quickly, without second thought. So whom would you choose? For me, it would be Anakin. Why? Because he was a lost soul from the start. He didn't receive the proper training from Obi-Wan nor Emperor Palpatine when he became Darth Vader. Both taught Anakin closed-minded doctrines. Had Anakin been trained by masters like Qui-Gon Jinn or even Count Dooku, he would have been taught to bend rules sometimes for the greater good. He probably never would have been told to bottle his emotion nor mind his place. He needed a master that understood the dogmatic ways of the Jedi Order were not always correct. Obi-Wan was just a rigid liar who claimed a certain point of view when cornered. This is just my opinion. Who would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you want to see more content. Above all, stay safe in these crazy times and may the Force be with you always.